Stephanie, a lot of the managers that we're working with in our leadership program are trying to figure out how to work with the different personalities on their team. And we've talked a lot about the difference between extroverts and introverts. And there may be some managers that really want to create a fun team for everybody. And so they have all these get-togethers and they like everyone to act in a certain way. And being an introvert and having had much experience working on teams, can you give a point of view on what it's like to be an introvert on a team, and maybe a couple of ideas of how you most liked to be managed when you were working on a team, and how you thrived?
Sure. It reminds me of one organization I worked for. They're very team oriented. So it was a team of 8 people, and we pretty much we worked very closely together. And it was a lot of writing and preparing these guidebooks and different written materials and the website and things like that. So there was this idea of really getting it as good, as great as possible. So initially coming into that environment, it was a little hard for me because I guess the code word for introvert would be, that you're a strong individual contributor, And so that was kind of more my strength in the past. And it felt different. It felt kind of weird being in this environment where the team was involved in every single thing. And that can be kind of hard sometimes for the introvert personality. We kind of like to go away and think about things, do a little work on our own, kind of, not always be in a group setting. It can be draining. And so I really, learning from that was the value of a team to me. And I really saw how you would get to learn a lot from the different perspectives of the people on your team. And the end product is what really sold me, is we really would come up with a better end product, a better result than if I had just been working alone in my office or my cubicle, So it was hard and at times, and it's painful and humbling when your team members are catching your mistakes and pointing out what you maybe could do differently and things like that. But I got over that, and I saw that it's not personal. This is about the end result, and we're getting a better result together as a diverse group of people than we would just each working by ourselves on our own projects.
And studies have shown, they have this book that I love called The Wisdom of Crowds, where you get everybody's input and you collectively come up with a decision, and it's always better than even the expert in the room comes up with on their own. However, what I like that you said is that as an introvert, what really helped you was to be able to have that space to go away and think about things and process through. And for you got the value of